We are here at the beautiful Millburn High School for the first game of the Millburn Millers as they take on the fierce Livingston Lancers. I'm Aiden Rosenblatt, you're Jonah Tobis, and the game just started. I'm excited, and you're excited. Jonah, why should the fans be looking forward to this matchup?
Aiden, I'll tell you what. Not just is this a huge rivalry, but both these teams have the capability of beating each other. Millisham 1-0 after beating Behringer last Friday, and let me tell you, Aiden, their defense did not disappoint. There was not one, not two, not three, but 4 fumble recoveries in the game, paired up with 2 safeties and an interception. Aiden, tell us who we should be looking at on the defensive side.
Well, I'm going to start off with Kiefer Curry, and you know who he reminds me of? Travis Hunter from Colorado. Why? Because he plays both sides of the balls. Except instead of playing cornerback like Travis Hunter, he plays linebacker. And he also is a great wide receiver that we're going to get into later in this game.
Yeah, the Millburn defense looks to have another great game tonight, but who we are really looking at is the Millers offense, who we see right now. They came off a rocky first game, but they're looking to pick it up tonight in front of their home crowd. Aiden, tell me what they got to do differently tonight if they want to have offensive success.
Yeah, Jonah. Let me give you the key words. First downs.
Absolutely.
The offense, they highly struggled in their last game finding the first downs, and that's what made their offense so unsuccessful. The team went 1 for 13 on third down conversions. I'm telling you, Jonah, as soon as the offense is able to find third downs conversions, their offense is going to be hot and very successful.
You're absolutely right, Aiden. And as you know, the offense is nothing without their commander-in-chief. I can tell you right now that all eyes will be on junior quarterback P.J. Sicoli as he looks to impress his home crowd. Sicoli went 2 for 7 last week, throwing for 11 yards and a touchdown. He looks to improve his throwing game, but as we know, that's not a strength as a QB. Sicoli is a QB who can scramble, as shown in his last game.
Big play for the Millers, just short of the first down.
And that's number 2.
Anyway, let's go back, Jonah. We talked about him before, Kiefer Curry. I mentioned him on defense, but now it's time to mention him on offense. Kiefer Curry, he is the weapon that PJ is lucky to have. Curry had 161 yards last season on 15 receptions, averaging an outstanding 10.7 yards per reception and 32.3 yards per game. He's an experienced wideout that PJ will definitely need today, and you can't forget about the fact that he's one of his captains.
Yeah, and just for everyone here, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to the first Unos 462 broadcast of the 2024-2025 year, and we're looking forward to having a great season.
Thank you guys for joining. We are excited to have you guys here along. Millers able to pick up the first down on the first drive of this game.
Yeah, that's huge for them. That's exactly what we said they needed to do. And it looks like they're following exactly what we have to say. It's like we predicted it.
It's going to be a sack there. Sorry about that, a fumble. It's going to be a couple loss of yards. And now it's second down for the Millers.
Loss of about 6 on the play.
Yeah, that's just something that they don't wish to happen. It's
15 for Millburn.
It's something that they need to improve on because we saw it a lot last game, and I think that once they improve that as well, they will definitely be getting those first downs.
So Coley goes out to the left. He's looking for someone, and he's able to find his man. That's going to be who we were talking about, Kiefer Curry, who's able to pick up the gain. Got a flag on the play.
Thank you. You must be the mother.
That is not the one.
So the flag on the play. The team is trying to get the crowd up.
Yeah, the student section tonight is looking very packed.
It is.
I mean, this is a big rivalry. If anything, I think this is going to be the most packed game of the year. What do you think, Aiden?
I mean, I'm going to have to agree with you. I mean, it's been talked about this whole week. Everybody has just been waiting and waiting for this game. And it's finally here. P.J. Sicoli, his first year starting quarterback, and he's been living up to this ever since he started playing, starting in freshman year. In the backfield is Gavin Sherman, the junior. He's been switching up on some positions. 1st and 10. Got a wide receiver on the right. A little different of a formation. Sicoli's going to keep this one himself, and he's going to get a gain of about 2. Did the ball come out? It did, I believe. See who has it. And it looks like Livingston has it. That's at least what the players think.
Let's see.
Waiting for the officials'
this is taking a
decision. And it is Livingston ball.
Oh, that is just not something that you usually see out of PJ. He's usually the type of guy that's able to secure the ball. He's a scrambler himself. That's what he works on. You know, you don't really get to see that a lot, but you know he's not going to let that happen again.
Certainly, Jonah. We talked about their offense and how they needed to be on top of things. Sicoli is very upset on the bench right now.
Yeah,
As
we get to defense, I want us to look at a player that had a big contribution last game. I want us to look at number 10, Daniel Marks. Daniel Marks had a fumble recovery the last game that almost ended up in a touchdown. I talked to him earlier this week, and he said, I'm looking for another one. Not just one, not just two, but 3 fumble recoveries this game.
That is going to be a terrible snap for the Lancer. It's going to be a loss of 1. Wes Dykeman was able to get him there. Talking about the defense last game. 2 players to mention. I just said Wes Dykeman, the other one, Alejandro Martin, the senior. He's a beast. He's great. He's one of the strongest players on this team, and we're expecting him to have a big game tonight.
Yeah, and you got to mention, if you're going to mention Alejandro Martin, his sack game. He had 2 sacks last game, and he already leads the team on sacks. I see double-digit sacks this year.
It's going to be a throw to the left side, and it's going to be a nice tackle there. Tommy Chernosky with the flag.
On the
now
play.
We got a flag. Let's see what it is.
Flag on the play. Against Millburn.
It's going to be a flag against the Millers on that one.
He was getting the camera. I was texting someone.
So they're going to move the chains. It's going to be a first down for the Lancers. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I mean, between this rivalry, it's going to be a jet sweep, and it's going to go to the wide receiver, who's going to get a gain of about 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and long.
Yeah, and we could see right there from the Millers defense, very patient, okay? They let the guy get to him. They didn't rush the guy. They let him get to them, and that's why they got the tackle. They look to line up a little bit more on the left side of the M right now. Let's see if that has any reason. What do you think the play is looking like this time, Aiden?
I mean, I think you just got to go with the running game in high school football. You know, it's usually pretty strong.
But I'll tell you what, when the passing game is successful, it's the most exciting thing in high school
It's going to be a
football.
screen pass to the receiver on the right side, and he's going to pick up a lot of yards, and there's going to be another flag.
And Daniel Marks, number 10, just gets him and pushes him out of bounds before he could have gotten a big gain of yardage right there. Great
Daniel
play by
Marks.
number 10.
It's going to be a junior, and it's going to be holding on the offense, so that play is going to move the Lancers back a couple yards.
And that's the only thing that could have been better than getting that tackle right there to get them back to where they started.
Jonah, it's getting pretty dark out here. When do you think the lights are going to come on?
You know what? I think the lights will come on by the second quarter. I think midway through the second quarter, those lights will turn on.
I think it's going to be pretty dark by then.
You know,
3 minutes. According
I think I might have been a little bit off.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a little bit. So it's going to be back a couple of yards. And from the holding play by the Lancers, 2nd and 19. Looks like someone jumped and no call by the referees. I saw him. He did go to his flag for a second and then pulled his hand away. Receiver in motion. It's going to be number 24. It's going to be another screen pass, this time to the other side. And the Millers are able to get to him for no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and around 19. So this will be a huge stop for the Millers if they're able to go 3 and out on the Lancers.
Yeah, and that's a huge stop by number 11, Tommy Tranowski. He's a senior this year, and This is actually his first year starting, and just right there you can see that he's been waiting to do this his whole high school career. He is meant to be in this moment, and he is definitely fulfilling this moment.
3rd down. See what the Millers are going to do here. And it's going to be a run. And the Millers are able to tackle him.
Oh, I don't know if that's going to be a first down. I don't
Not
think
even close. He's 10 yards short.
I did not see that.
You were looking at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I don't think they can see it, but there is a pole in front of me that is restricting me from seeing that other line. I'm sorry, guys.
So the Lancers are going to bring out the punting unit.
4th and 10.
You know, that's just what we love to see. After giving up a fumble, they don't let it affect them. They come back out strong, and they just get right back on offense as they return this punt right now. The Millers line up on their own, what is it? I'll say 12-yard line as they get ready to snap the ball. Let's see if they can have a better drive than they did last time. Sicoli again looking to have a better passing game, and again just looking to have a better rushing possession, I'll even say. Oh, that's just an unfortunate play right there. Ball slips right out of the wide receiver's hands, right into the defense.
Pass is tipped. Intercepted by the Lancers.
Let's get a replay of that moment right there. See the interception on the first drive of the play.
And the 2nd turnover already
Livingston takes over first
for
10
the Millers.
inside the goal.
Certainly not what they wanted to do and how they wanted to start the game offensively. Defense, we both know that their defense is amazing.
Listening to a timer? I mean, lights should be on.
Getting pretty dark, Jonah. You can tell.
Sure is. At some point, I don't know if I'm going to be able to commentate or see any of the numbers.
It's going to be nice tackle there.
That is a crucial tackle, Aiden. They're at their own 5-yard line, and all they needed to do was get 5 yards. And what did they do? They got -3. That is crucial for the Millers defense.
Certainly, Jonah. It's going to be 2nd and goal now. Lancers trying to score their first touchdown of the game. Lancers are 1-1. They beat Behringer, and then they lost to East Orange. Got a wide receiver in motion for Livingston. They're going to throw, and they are going to find in the end zone. Touchdown, Lancers. The first score of the game. And the Lancers lead by 6 to start this game.
I hate to say it, but that was well-deserved. I mean, we just have not been having good offensive play. 2 possessions in a row where we had 2 turnovers. If the Millers don't want that to happen, we need to step it up, okay? What do you think, Aiden?
I totally agree.
And this is exactly what we talked about, right? We talked about how their offense was a little rocky the first game. And, I mean, they had to be practicing. They had to be practicing all week on making their offense a little bit better. I think that they're just a little bit nervous playing in front of the home crowd for the first time. A lot of first-year starters here.
Kick us off, and it is good. .439 left in our first quarter. The score: the Lancers from Livingston 7, your Millers 0.
Thanks, Mom.
Don't announce this, but they're going to wait till the lights come on full before they start up again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just waiting for our lights to be turned on, and here they come.
Jono talking about it. The lights are up.
You know, and while we're waiting, we're just waiting for a little bit. I think that we need to talk about a star player that I might have mentioned before. I think we need to talk about Alejandro Martin. I believe he's a second-year starter now. Last year, I'm pretty sure he led the team in sacks. He's a crucial part of this defense, commander. He's a commander of this defense. And I think that he's what makes everybody else play better around him. He's the reason that they had 4 fumble recoveries, the reason that they had 2 safeties. And I think he's just a crucial player for this defense. What do you think, Aiden?
Yeah, I mean, he was one of the 2 players that we were talking about at the beginning of this game. Him and Wes Dykeman. Like I was saying before, Alejandro Martin, just a great kid in the locker room, great teammate. And he's just a dog, like what they like to call him on the field. It's the exact attitude, the type of player you want on your team. And that's what Alejandro Martin brings to the Millers.
And he's not the type of guy that you want to talk to. I mean, you just really don't want to.
And the kickoff for the Livingston Lancers, George Carr in the backfield. It's going to be caught by Will Davis, and he's going across the field, and he gets tackled with a gain of about 11 yards. So not much there for the Millers, and their offense is going to come on for the 3rd time today.
You know what? You know what? That's the 3rd time in a row that they haven't gotten past the 15-yard line. I'm starting to think that they need to have a little bit better blocking here. They need to really be more prepared when they get the kickoff coming at them.
So P.J. Sokoli going to try and lead his offense on this drive. In the backfield, Gavin Sherman.
You know, I think we've been talking pretty bad about him, but I want to let the viewers know that I do believe in him, okay? If he's a quarterback chosen, then that's a quarterback that I like, okay?
Sokoli just not giving up.
This is for you guys, all right? Do me a favor. I just talked to Drex and Stone. If you guys can make an announcement for the snack stand is open, right?
That.
Snack stand is open, and the bake sale is right next to me. This guy's for you guys.
Studio 462 viewers, if you are at the game, there's a bake sale open right now and the snack stand is open. But I doubt that most of you are at the game.
They got pizza, water, Gatorades, all of that. And it's going to be a flag, and it's going to be a false start. No, it's going to be offsides on the defense.
Yeah, and look, the Millers are just looking for anything to get them excited. They're looking to get some momentum. That is one of the key words of any sport, okay? Momentum is what drives you. You can be the best player in the league, but if you don't have momentum, I got to tell you, you're not going to be very successful.
So the Millers able to get their first down of the day on their first down, what I should say, on a penalty. Sokoli's going to keep this one. He has a lot of field, and he's going to get tackled. But P.J. Sokoli with a gain of about 12 yards.
Aiden, what did I say? P.J. Sokoli is a rushing quarterback, and he just showed it right there. He had a little bit of a rock in his path. Okay,
a rough start. Yeah,
he had a rough start of this game. But listen. You can't judge. You don't judge a book by its cover. You don't judge a quarterback by his first play. Sam Darnold got a pick 6 his first play. I can't really use him, actually. I'm going to take that back.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Kiefer Curry. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 now.
Once again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Studio 462 broadcast, and we are very happy to have you here. You know what, Aiden, you know who I did not study? Do you know who our center is?
Center. I do, in fact. You know who it is?
Who is it?
I believe it's Gonzalo. I believe.
Is it?
I think so.
You know what?
This one is going to be a direct snap to Kiefer Curry, who able to break a tackle, but the best he can get to is back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be a 3rd and 10 and a big down for the Millers, who are going to try and stay on the field
They're just looking very predictable right now. They're just running the ball, running the ball, running the ball. They're going the same way. I think they need to do something tricky here. I think they need to throw the ball.
Let's see what they do. Star wide receiver is Zev Fine. He's in the game. Sokoli is going to throw, and that's going to be a pass interference.
Yeah.
You got 3 flags on the play.
That's no doubt a pass interference. He tugged the shirt. I mean, it was obvious.
That was obvious. I don't know what the other flags
Let's
were,
watch
though.
it again.
Let's see. Can't see it because of the camera, but
Unfortunately, we cannot see because of the camera. Thank you for the camera work,
Henry. See if it's going to be offsetting penalties.
For your halftime snacks on this beautiful night.
A nice sip of water, very refreshing. You know where else you can get water? The snack stand.
Our own Clemenza's restaurant is
You hear that?
featuring
Clemenza's.
Italian delectables.
Clemenza's. Speaking of Clemenza's, they're one of Studio 462's sponsors.
Are they?
They are, so they got some great pizza. Go check them out in Millburn. That was a good coincidence, actually.
You know what? I love that. I love that.
Yeah, they're great.
Studio 46. You know, I love them. They're my go-to pizza place.
Yeah, they're also the closest to the high school.
They are the closest to the high school. Okay, and that's a convenient thing.
And I think
I'm lucky
that
we have
means a
such good
lot
pizza
because
here.
when you're coming out of high school, you want to get a good slice of pizza, and you don't want to walk too far downtown. But you see Clemenza's, the first pizza place.
It's the first pizza place, and it's a banger.
It is.
I'm just gonna straight up say it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a great pizza restaurant, as we just see PJ Sokoli threw a ball out of bounds. But I mean, it's better than him getting sacked 10 yards back.
So the Millers are gonna punt it now. Ryan Fellman, the punter. And in the backfield is Connor Healy for the Lancers.
You know, I gotta say, I'm gonna let you know, I gotta say here, Aiden, a lot of drip on this field.
Oh, it's muffed, but it's recovered by the Lancers. Zach Ornstein for the Millers, the closest one to the ball. So the Lancers, their defense has been spectacular today, and they're going to bring their offense back out and try and increase their lead. Up 7-0 with 2:33 left in the first quarter.
You know what? I'm not going to leave this topic behind. Aiden, I do love the drip all over the field on both sides.
Yeah, I like these jerseys for the Millers. You know, some of them have the white leg sleeves.
Yep.
I like those.
You know, all of these players are about to get some great photos after this game, and I can tell you it'll be on everybody's Instagram stories if you're looking to find them.
Yes, totally right there, Jonah.
Shout out Reese Solomon, shout out Jax Thomases, and shout out Matthew Pearlstein.
Great photographers.
We got to represent the studio, right?
Nice tackle there by Jack Casey, who's actually coming off of an injury. He fractured his wrist, Jonah. I believe he fractured it a couple weeks ago.
You know what?
And he's already back playing.
You know what? Just today, I saw him with his
cast.
With his cast on his arm. Wow, what a! I don't even know what to say. He's a.
What's the word?
I don't. You know what? I can't figure out the word right now.
It will come to you.
I'm just gonna say a courageous player, a strong player. Look at this guy overcoming anything. Starter last year, actually.
Ball is gonna be to John Marco Maiello, and he's gonna get a first down and more for the Lancers. Plays baseball too, right?
Yeah, John Marco Maiello plays baseball. Very good Livingston baseball player. I'm not really sure of position, but I know that he did start for the conference-winning Livingston Lancers baseball team last year. Very speedy kid, as you saw him just run the ball up there. Definitely a guy that you wanna be patient with, and a guy that you really don't want to have the ball because he can be dangerous.
You guys have pizza over there? What else? Pizza. I have baked ziti, meatballs, sausage peppers.
Yeah, no. If you're looking to get something from the snack bar right now, they have everything.
It's going to be a timeout, and we're going to take a step back. back here after the timeout called by the Millers. Score 7-0. Minute 31 left to go in this first quarter.
First and 10.
And it's going to be a 1st and 10. It's going to be a throw, and it's going to be almost intercepted.
Let's get a replay on that one. Let's see what just happened right there. Snaps the ball.
Tipped away and is incomplete.
He's going to snap the ball to the QB, and it's just almost an interception, and he barely lets it go.
I mean, Jonah, if he caught on to that, then would have been a pick 6. He had only green grass up ahead of him.
And let me tell you, Aiden, I would have gotten up off my chair and started shouting. I would have been excited. I love getting momentum, and that would have been the momentum changer.
So it's going to be a flag on the Lancers. They're going to be moved back. It looks like 10 yards or 15.
Against the Lancers.
Not sure what it is. Definitely 15.
And as we're waiting,
You know what it is?
What is it?
I'm not sure.
You know, I'm just going to take this time right now to shout out someone very important, that got Studio 462 so big. I'm going to shout out Adam Tobis. Adam Tobis was one of the guys who got this club repopularized back in 2023. And,
Whose brother is that?
You know what, actually, I'm glad that you asked. That's actually my brother. If you think that I'm even half decent, you're not going to believe what he can do. Okay?
So it's going to be 1st and long. They got like 20, 30 yards to go. They're going to throw long here.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to be just dropped. Coverage by Will Davis and just through the hands of Abel Paul.
I'm gonna tell you this, Aiden. My heart dropped for a hot second, okay? I thought that he was gonna catch that ball and get a first down on what looks like a more than 30-yard. What is it?
25. Second and 25.
25-yard first down in the past one, and now, what is it? Second and 25? Or
Yeah,
third?
second. And that was a great throw too, just right through the hands.
I'm gonna say it was a dart.
It was. Millburn got lucked out on that one. It's going to be motion. And it's going to be knocked down. So it's going to be 3rd and 25.
Pass knocked down.
Good defense by the Millers.
And let's just get a replay of that one, Aiden. Can you analyze this one for me?
Aren't you the analyzer?
I think I might just be. That's going to be a pass, and it's just going to be blocked. Just an easy block, okay? Well, you can tell that guy might just need a winter sport this year, and you can tell Coach Leo might just want him after he blocked that one.
Well, I'll tell you what. Abel Paul, the receiver for the Millers, the play was drawn up for him, and sorry for the Lancers, and the Millers just did a great job closing that path, so they had to make a new play in the middle of the play. I don't even know what I'm saying. And it's going to be a flag, and someone jumped.
Yeah, it was number 84. It was Deep Curry, number 84. And
Kiefer Curry's brother, actually.
It is Kiefer Curry's brother. And you can't get mad at the guy. He's a sophomore, okay? It's only his second year. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't believe that he started last year. Still getting used to it. He's laying in his head a little bit. You can't be mad at him.
So that offsides call is going to move the Lancers up 5, but they still got 20 yards to go. Miller showing blitz, and it's going to be thrown deep, not even near the receiver, and the Millers, with some great defense, it's going to force a punt.
But listen, man, if that ball was thrown in a long throw competition for high school, I think that would have been in the top 3. I think that was at least 30, 40 yards.
Yeah, that was a nice throw there. So Millers bring out the punting unit. George Carr, the punter, and then in the backfield is Gavin Sherman for the Millers.
Aiden, I'm going to tell you this right now. I had gym on Monday, and let's just say that I threw a ball 40 yards.
It's almost blocked. It is blocked, actually. Wes Dykeman able to get a pice of that. And nobody knew where the ball was, so not a good punt at all. The Millers are going to get the ball at their own 47, and the Millers are going to start off with some great field possession.
We could see at the end a little bit of contact on Tommy Tranowski, number 11. I mean, that's just what you're going to see tonight, a lot of physical play between the two. This is a huge rivalry, okay? Everybody, each team wants to win just as much as the other, okay? They've been practicing all season for this game.
Part of the game, the physicality is just what makes this game amazing.
You know what, Aiden? I think that you maybe should play football next year.
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah?
The run to Sherman is able to pick up 1.
I think I'm going to talk to Miss Rosenblatt about that. You can see number 1 looking over at his coach right now, trying to get the play. Number 1, PJ Sokoli, of course, the quarterback. Taking a few seconds. 36 seconds winding down on the clock for the first quarter. Let's see if they're gonna make a play or not. See if they're gonna do anything.
2nd and 8. First quarter time is running down. Let's see if they're gonna snap it or if they're just gonna try and draw them off sides.
Oh,
they do.
Wow, that is beautiful.
I mean, that's what you see in like the NFL or college football. Take a look at that again. You see, he just jumped the Lancers guy.
Beautiful. That's beautifully set up and beautifully executed. Okay.
Got a little snap count there for the Millers, and it's going to most likely take us to the end of this first quarter.
And I'm going to say it. That is the momentum they needed, okay? Lancers may have scored a touchdown. They may have gotten an interception and a fumble recovery. But you know who ended off with getting 5 yards? The Millburn Millers, okay? That's momentum. Okay, they're going to come out, and I want to guarantee it that they will score on this drive.
So it's going to be 2nd and 3 when we come back. The end of the first quarter. Lancers lead 7-0. Millers with the ball. We'll be back shortly. So Millburn, 2nd and 4 now. Sokoli, sorry, not Sokoli, Curry.
That's not Sokoli.
That is not Sokoli. A little chippiness at the end from.
It's one of my favorite plays. You know who I see run that a lot in the NFL?
Who?
Deebo Samuel.
What's it called? Direct snap. That's what it is. Crowd is starting to wake up.
They are booming.
Got the Millburn cheerleaders. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Big play for the Millers.
Yeah, those cheerleaders do a great job getting the fans excited.
And Kiefer is not able to pick up the first down. I'm expecting for them to go for it. What do you think? I do.
You know
4th and short. Sorry. And
listen, I'm not on the field. I don't have anything to lose. But if I was there right now, I'm going for it. Okay.
Well, their offense is going to stay on the field. 4th and 2. You would think that they're just going to run it up with Kiefer.
You know, I think.
But let's see if they switch something up, play some mind games.
If you're at home, get excited right now. Okay, we're gonna see something great. I can tell.
So it's gonna be Sokoli who's able to keep it, and he is stopped. So the Lancers, we've seen this whole game, great defense, and there's an example of it. Turnover on downs by the Millers, and the Lancers are going to get the ball at their 45.
I know I talked about the physicality earlier, but I don't know if you just saw, but number 77 helped pick PJ Sokoli up after he got knocked down. That's just the kind of sportsmanship that you like to see, okay? And all this is just a game, and you got to remember that these are all just kids playing against each other. The Lancers look to have the ball right now.
First and 10 at the 45.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lancers.
Official timeout.
And not sure what's going on right now.
Looks to be a timeout.
There was an extra ball on the field.
No.
So,
Ooh, refreshing.
turnover on downs by the Millers. Still haven't scored yet. It's going to be a screen pass, and it's going to be
Pass intended for number 24, incomplete.
incomplete. That was intended for Christian Giordano, who was unable to hold on to that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and I gotta tell, I'm gonna say that was the first easy play that the Lancers did not execute. It was just a short pass, nobody covering him, and he just couldn't get his hands to fully catch the ball. You know, as my dad taught me, you touch it, you catch it.
If it touches your hands, you got to be expected to catch it.
That's exactly how it is.
Lancers are going to throw, and a nice tackle there.
Sit down.
That was Joey Michelle.
Joey
but
Michelle.
A great catch and a first down for the Lancers. That's going to be Abel Paul, another one. Sorry, not a first down. It's going to be 3rd and short. But Abel Paul doing some great work for this Lancers offense. And it's 3rd and short.
Yeah, Joey Michelle, number 5. Fantastic Eagles alumni. By Eagles, I mean the Little League baseball team. He made it to the family
I
day.
thought you were talking about the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey,
The run, and looks like
78.
the side referee is going to give him a spot that's short. See if they're going to have to measure it.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. This is going to be a close one. And it's going to be 4th down.
Ooh.
Speaking of the Eagles, we were just talking about, they should do the tush push right here.
You know what? Maybe they should, but I don't think that they have a Jason Kelsey on their team.
They do not.
And I'm going to tell you, I don't think this quarterback is Jalen Hurts.
I don't think this quarterback benches 600 pounds either, 500 pounds.
I don't think this quarterback led the Alabama to natty once, so a little bit of a difference.
Lancers looking at their sideline to see what play they want to do. They were just trying to get the Millers to jump. And it's going to be a timeout by the Lancers. So either they're going to talk about this 4th down or they're going to punt it to the Millers. Jonah, what do you think they're going to do?
You know what? I think that they're going to do the same thing that the Millers did on their last drive. Except I think they have better ball position, and I think they have a better chance of actually getting that first down.
I wouldn't be surprised if the coach is telling them right now, guys, we're going to run a QB sneak or the tush push. I really wouldn't be surprised. It's 4th and 1. The ball, it's actually 4th and inches, technically.
You know, I'm not rooting for the Lancers. I think you know that. But I would be pretty excited if I saw a tush push.
I agree.
That would be one of the more exciting events of this game. I probably would go home and be talking about it. I mean, they are wearing the Eagles' colors. Am I not wrong? Am I not right? Damn it.
So they are going to keep the offense on the field, or are they? Yes, they are doing the tush push, it looks like. They got 2 people behind the quarterback and then another one behind the 2 people. So it's like a 1-2-1 formation. Let's see what they're going to do. And it's going to be a run, and he is going to get a first down and more. So the Lancers.
Yeah, what I say, Aiden, I told you that they had a better chance of getting the first down, and that's exactly what they did.
We both would have been excited if they did the tush push there.
I think I would have gone out of my seat like you are right now.
That would have been pretty cool.
If you guys want to know, Aiden is currently out of his seat. He is very into this game right now. I'm in a very comfortable seat. It's hard to get up from this one. They're going to have to make a great play if you want to see me get up.
Just chilling right now. It's going to be a
Yeah.
play action, and then it's going to be a run. So they faked the run and then ended up giving the run to another player. And a good gain for the Lancers as they're just moving the ball up and up the field.
They weren't showing it before. They didn't show it before. They didn't show the last play.
2nd and 2.
Oh, we got the ref coming on. He's coming on. He's coming out aggressive.
Timeout.
Oh, timeout.
Millers.
That's crucial.
Timeout in the field, Millburn.
Aiden, what do you think they're saying right now in this timeout? I want to hear from you.
Well, I think they're saying that we need to stop. And I think they're saying what we did last weekend against Behringer. That's exactly what we need to do right now.
Yeah,
They had 4 fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries. They had an interception, a couple safeties, and I think that's what Coach Guyton is doing right now. And, Jonah, I also think that we should talk about Coach Guyton, the new coach for the Millers, Coach Drexel, who has been the football coach a while. He got a new job to be athletic director, still at Millburn High School. He was a math teacher, along with football coach and assistant baseball coach.
And how about you talk about how much he's helped us here today?
I mean, he's great. He's the one who set this all up. He does all the Millburn athletics. If it wasn't for him, there would be no Millburn athletics. So shout out to Mr. Drexel.
Absolutely. And
good gain, and he just trucked a Millburn player.
Talking about Guyton, I do have a few friends on this Millburn football team, and they have told me that he's just a pleasure to have as a coach. He's a guy that knows when to be hard on them and knows when to be their friend. Okay, he's not the type of guy that you just are like, oh, I don't want to go to practice. He's the type of guy you want to play for, and that's exactly what we look for.
He's been with the Millers for multiple years now.
Yeah. And he's a big recruiter, okay? He's encouraging everybody to play as they gain a big first down that's going to get them likely a 1st and goal.
Lancers, 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Lancers.
Lancers have been driving on this field, and to be honest, throughout the whole game. And It's going to be the same play they've been running, where they fake the run and then they end up running it to somebody else. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Aiden, you know a thing or two more about football than I do, and I want you to tell me what would be the craziest play they could do right here at the goal, right about at the goal line.
You know, I would love to see like a solid play action.
Ooh.
QB rolls to the left side, and then just like a fade route.
You know, I'm going to give you a basic one. What just happened right there? I'm not really sure, but they stopped the play midway. Quarterback snaps the ball, and they blow the whistle.
Flag, I believe. Yep, flag.
I'd like to acknowledge the Livingston student section right now, filling out the stands plus a little bit of area on the grass.
What's the call? Checking with our rules analysis.
Very thankful for the 2 guys up here, our announcer and our rules analysis. I can tell you right now, guys, my mouth is watering because Clemenza's is right next to me. Check it out, Clemenza's.
So it's going to be 2nd and 4, and it's going to be a run, and the Lancers are in. Touchdown for the Lancers. They lead 13-0, and the Millers just not how they wanted to start this game.
You know what? I'm not even worried at all. Not even worried. Okay? I think that the Millers are going to come back in the second half, or even just right now, they still have half a quarter left, and I think that they are going to. They're gonna do what we've been saying they can do. Okay, they're gonna get some first downs. They're gonna play the defense that they played against Behringer. They're just gonna come all out, and they're gonna show us why they should be 2-0.
And listen, they're capable of it.
Oh, 100%.
Livingston for the extra point. King is up, and it is good. .51 left in our 2nd quarter of tonight's game, 1st half. Again, a reminder.
We'd like to shout out the student section looking up at the booth right now.
Our very own Millburn cheerleader team will be performing for us.
14-0 right now.
And I'm letting you know now, we will be keeping the cameras and stream going for the halftime show as the cheerleaders perform. If you would like to tune into that, if you have any family that's a cheerleader, you will be able to see that on the Studio 462 live stream.
Beautiful night here at Dr. Keith A. Nigel Field at Millburn High School. Miller's up 14-0. 7:51 left to go in this second quarter. Here, Livingston versus the Millers. Livingston started off strong, and their defense has just been their key factor. Scored 2 touchdowns along with 2 extra points. And Will Davis is breaking tackles after tackles. Gets to the 29-yard line.
That could have been big if you got past that last guy, but I'm still pretty excited with that play. Broke, I think, maybe 3 or 4 tackles. That's exciting.
Had to have been something like that. So the Millers, their offense coming on again, and they're going to try to get a scoring drive. That will be their first one of the day.
You know, this Livingston Lancers defense is really putting up great pressure on this offense. They're making them run the ball a lot. We're not seeing a lot of pass completions. I'm pretty sure you've only seen one. I think that was on the first drive.
So it's going to be direct snap to Gavin Sherman, who's going to go nowhere.
It's going to be a loss.
They've done that a couple times now. A couple times to Kiefer, a couple times to Sherman. Hasn't really been working either.
Number 21 of the Lancers. No gain on the play.
So no gain on the play.
Yeah, I'll take no gain over a loss of yards. I don't know if I want either, but, I mean, there's always a better one than the other. You ready to snap the ball here?
So Coley looking to throw, fakes it, and now he's rolling right, using his legs, and he's going to throw, and he has a man open, but overthrows him. That was Kiefer Curry, who was open, but just slightly overthrown by his quarterback, Sokoli.
That could have been special, Aiden. That could have been something special. On the run throw, about 20 yards to their star wide receiver, number 2, Kiefer Curry. That would have gotten the student section riled up.
Yeah, the student section is kind of quiet right now.
I mean, for the amount of people, there's got to be 100, maybe 150 kids here.
More than that.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
And I want to hear a little bit more out of them. I don't want to even hear myself right now, and I can hear myself very clearly. These seniors need to get us all riled up.
3rd and 10. Miller's down by 14. Man in the backfield is Sherman helping to block out, and Lancers bring the blitz. Sokoli is just going to have to throw it away as the Millers with a great blitz. You know, it's going to be a 3 and out.
As we see again, the Millers are so short of getting the first downs that I don't think they've gotten a first down since their first possession, actually.
And it's unfortunate because you can't go for it here at your own, what are they at? Their own 29. They got 10 yards to go.
That's too risky because no matter what, I believe that it would end in a Lancers field goal. We can't let up any more points, can we?
No. So they're going to have to go for it. Keep in mind the Lancers do start with the ball in the second half. Punt by Ryan Feldman to the 40, and it's going to keep rolling and rolling, and Will Davis is going to pick it up.
Great bounce for the Millers.
So I like that kick. I really like that kick.
A lucky bounce. Not lucky. It's kind of part of the kick.
You know what?
You're expecting it to bounce.
I'm going to say he meant to do that because
I
believe he did.
I agree.
Listen, you're going to work all summer. You mean to do that stuff.
1st and 10.
I mean, you know, it would have been awesome if he got it to the 1-yard line, but I'm not going to expect that from him. Let's talk a little bit about last game. The Millburn Millers beat Behringer 35-29 last game after letting up a good amount of points in the second half. They had a very commanding lead in the first half by about 25 points, and they just ran away with the win in the last quarter. Let's see if they can come back. Maybe they can do a Behringer, except actually execute the win by the end today.
Oh, we got a little bit of pushing and shoving in the backfield.
I don't know if you saw that, but it kind of looked like a Millburn player was flying.
Well, I'll tell you what. That was Wes Dykeman who fell to the ground, and then a Lancer player just jumped on him.
Wes Dykeman, a good friend of ours, he comes to us and he tells us that he loves football, very committed to it, and you can tell his love of the game by the way he tackles, by the way he plays. This whole Millburn team is just dedicated to playing. They're dedicated to having fun, and they just have such a good bond with all of each other.
He's also a big fan of our commentating, not to forget about that, Jonah.
Oh, absolutely.
2nd and 7 now for the Lancers, and not sure what happened. Ball's loose. Millers think they have it.
Let's see.
Let's see if
Let's
they do.
see.
Crowd's going to get loud if they do, and it is the Millers ball. The sideline
That
is happy about that one. So is the crowd. And the Millers, they got to score here, but they have a good opportunity at the Lancers' 30-yard line.
Aiden, how exciting is that?
I mean,
It does not get much better than a fumble recovery on their own 30-yard line.
I think that's the first time I saw the crowd make some noise tonight, and the side and the bench for the Millers make some noise. So I'm going to say that's what you need. What you needed to happen.
I'm going to say that the fits are impressive in the student section, but
So Coley just get taken down in the backfield, and it's going to be number 21 who's going to get tackled, but it's intercepted. Gavin Sherman with the tackle. PJ Sicoli just got laid back, but there's a flag on the play.
Oh,
It could be roughing the passer
let's see.
because PJ did get taken down in the backfield.
Oh, he's getting looked at right now by our trainer, Sam.
We're going to
Shout out Sam, very good trainer.
We're going to get the call from our rules analysis in a second to the right of me. This is a big one, though.
Let's think.
Miller's offense
Do we know what it could be?
still on the field, or it's going to be on Livingston, but it's still going to be an interception.
It's still going to count. Oh, man.
It was after the play.
You can see right now, I don't know if you can see it on the sideline, but you got number two, Kiefer Curry, telling PJ that he's okay. He's all good. Okay, that's the type of teammate you want. You don't want someone putting you down. You want someone telling you that you're going to get it next time. And you know what? That's just what you want in a teammate, and that's going to cause success for this team.
Jonah, you know who I see right now? You know the lady who works for the food service at our lunch, who everybody loves? She's right
obviously.
there. Look,
No.
right there. Everybody's going to say hi to her. Look, on the steps. You see? What's her name? Do you know her name?
I don't see her right now.
Right there, where everybody's saying hi to.
Oh,
That's her, right?
My God, she is the best. She works the lunch line whenever I need breakfast.
I forget her name.
There. She always says, "Happy Friday, happy
Monday,
happy Tuesday."
I forget her name. I apologize for that, but just know that
we don't have to be on a name basis. You know why? Because our connection's so strong. We don't have to talk to each other all that much for us to be good friends.
exactly. She's one of the nicest people in the school.
And you can tell she genuinely loves the kids that she's working
Yeah, I
with.
mean, look at her. She's coming to her high school's football game at where she works. Just that's some passion right there.
You know, and if you're watching and you're from Millburn, I don't know if you know, but she actually makes strawberry lemonade that I tried, and I'll tell you. I know I say I'll tell you a lot, but I'm gonna tell you, it is fantastic.
You know what? I've seen some people actually with that lemonade. Saw someone yesterday. Saw someone today.
You know, those people are very smart because that lemonade is tasty.
So it's gonna be a loss of 1 for the Lancers. Nice play by the D line for the Millers. So 2nd and 11. Millers blitz 5, and it's going to be a nice gain for the the Livingston Lancers. It's going to be just short. I think he was just short of the first down. No, he was not. They're going to move the chains. And Livingston, like they've been doing the whole night, just moving up and up the field. So it's going to be 1st and 10. clock running down. About 5 minutes left to go in this first half. Going to be a pass again to number 1, who does the same exact route and gets pushed out of bounds just short of the first down marker. So it's going to be 2nd and short.
That was a dart.
The Lancers. That was a great throw. Great route there.
That went right from his hand to the catcher's hands. Whoa, to the catcher's hand, to the wideout's hand. Sorry, a little bit of baseball reference there. I apologize.
I mean, listen, you know it's a good route when you're running it back-to-back plays and it works both times.
They've been doing that a lot. The Lancers have found a play each drive that they found works, and they just kept going to it, and Millburn has not been able to stop it.
So 2nd and 3. Paul in motion. He's going to get the jet sweep, and he has green grass up ahead of him. He's off to the 30, and out of bounds he goes. Another first down for the Lancers.
Just a lot of
Chains moving up and up.
Just a lot of speed in this Lancers backfield. You can see that these guys are getting upfield. They're getting the jet sweeps. They're getting the same type of plays that Millburn's getting, except they're actually getting yards. You know, Millburn, if they want to be as successful as the Lancers right now, they need to move a little bit quicker. They need to block a little bit better, and they just need to get those few extra yards that they aren't getting.
Listen, I would just say the difference is the Lancers are executing, the Millers are not, and that's what it's all about in the end of the day.
I mean, what do we say? What do we say was the key of the game?
First downs.
First downs.
And you know who's getting them?
Who?
Lancers. You know who's winning?
Who?
The Lancers. You know who's not getting them?
You know what? I don't think.
You know what I'm gonna say. You know who's not getting them?
I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this in any sort of rude way, but the Millers. Okay.
Oh no, we're just commentators, not trying to be rude.
I don't want anybody that's a parent of any of these fantastic players to think that we are talking bad about them, but because they're doing better than either of us could do on the fields.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why we don't play football, I would say.
Yeah, this is why we're in the stands. This is why we're in the booth right now commentating the game and not on the field, as there's a flag thrown.
Oh, after the play, there was another altercation, but a flag before. And it's going to be holding on the offense, so it's going to be a redo it down and bring the Lancers back 5 yards.
Repeat 2nd down.
Who won the soccer game? Who won the soccer game? Who won the girls' soccer game?
So 2nd and long, 2nd and 16 actually to be exact. I don't even know who had the ball there. Quarterback keeps it, able to find Paul. A nice catch, stays in bounds, and finally gets tackled at the 34-yard line.
Does he have glue on his hands? Can someone check? Because he just keeps making every single catch. No matter where he is on the field, he is catching the ball.
Abel Paul, you know, he keeps getting brought up and keeps making these nice catches, and just his yards after the catch.
I mean, he's getting brought up for good reason. I think we both know that he is making the plays that he needs to make. I wouldn't doubt it if he had more than 40 yards this game already.
So 3rd and 7. It's going to be a pass, and it looks like he's going to be short, but not after he was able to fight for his yards to get the first down. Originally, he was short of the line and just kept fighting and fighting, able to finally get the first down.
Yeah, I mean, I thought when I was looking at that play, I thought he was going to throw right next to him for a screen
to 88
pass.
To Paul, right?
Yes.
That's what was meant to be. I mean, it looked like to me
play.
that was the whole point of the play.
And
then they ran the slant play. It was a tricky play.
They got us up here.
It's going to be a fade. Blown coverage. Caught.
Is it going to be a touchdown?
At the 1.
Wow, that's a tricky play right there.
I'm not sure what happened there. Cornerback for the Millers just tripped up.
Miller's defense right now just needs to take a deep breath. They need to realize that they are still in this game. It is only 14-0. They can come back with only 2 touchdowns. And, as 44 gets called back eagerly by his coaches, that they are very close into this game, and they still have a chance. They still have 2 more quarters to go. Okay.
That was Gavin Sherman who tripped up for the Millers.
Once again, first-year starter. We should not be... Oh, great stop. Great stop.
At the 1-yard line.
It's an exciting stop. I think that, I don't know, and you can tell me, but was that the first stop that they've had on the goal line?
No, it wasn't.
I mean, this close. This close.
Oh, this close, yeah.
Let's see. Can they do it again?
Nope. Touchdown, Lancers.
You don't expect it to happen again.
Handoff. Touchdown. Lancers.
20-0, Jonah.
I'm not worried. I'm going to say it again. I am not worried.
All right, well, I'll tell you what.
Millers offense can do.
I'll tell you what. Assuming they get the field goal here, it's going to be 21-0. If the Millers do not score on this next drive, when you come back to start the second half, the Lancers have the ball too. Got to keep that in the back of your mind.
I'm going to tell you right now what they're going to say in the locker room. Okay? What they're going to say. Coach is going to come in. He's going to say, everybody take a deep breath. I know this is a lot of your guys' first times playing in front of a home crowd this big, but I need you guys to all calm down. It is just a football game, and you guys need to play this team. You're not losing to them. They are not beating you. You are losing to yourself right now. I think that he needs to say that, and then he needs to get them all hyped up. He needs to get them energized. Energy wins football games.
You know what else wins football games?
Defense?
First downs.
First downs.
And defense.
Defense wins championships, actually.
Defense wins championships. First down wins games.
First downs gets touchdowns. Defense wins championships.
Please make your way across around the field to behind the grandstand.
Again, promotion Clemenzas for getting me this pizza and peach iced tea.
It's Friday night.
Sorry, Mom. I'm not going to be eating at home.
Pizza. Baked ziti. And other tasty delectables provided by Clemenza.
Once again,
Thank you,
I'm Aiden Rosenblatt alongside Jonah Tobis on this Friday night here at Millburn High School. Miller's down 21-0. Minute 54 left to go in this first half.
Yeah. I mean, I think that they can score on this drive. They got about a minute 54. If they run pretty quickly, I've seen Patrick Mahomes do it. I don't see any reason why the Millers can't.
Well said. Well said.
That's where it starts.
To the 25-yard line.
That's the first time they've gotten past that 15-yard line. And
Will Davis had that nice return last time, but there is a flag on the play. Expecting it to be holding, and it is no illegal block in the back.
Okay.
So it's going to take them back a couple of yards.
All right, PJ Sicoli comes out, walking out. Let's see if he can get his confidence back.
I feel like that's what it's all about. We saw a couple guys going up to him, Kiefer Curry.
Yeah.
And that's just what being a good teammate's all about, and that's why Kiefer is one of the captains of this team.
I want to talk a little bit personally about PJ. PJ is not a guy that's going to tell you what to do. He's not the type of guy that is going to talk bad about you. He is a good guy. He's a guy that you want to be around. You want to lead your team. I can see why they want him as their quarterback because he is a leader.
So it's going to be a run there. Get about a yard or two from Sicoli, so it's going to be 2nd and 8.
How many seniors do you think are starting on this? Are starting right now? I don't want you to look at.
I'm not looking.
I want you to give me an estimate.
Like offense and defense combined.
No, just give me defense right now.
Just give you.
No, give me offense. Give me offense.
I'd say like 5.
5 out of 11. I don't think any sophomores are playing.
No sophomores.
I don't think there's more junior. I think there's 7.
7.
No, you know what? Scratch that. 8.
8.
Yep.
2nd and 7. Less than a minute left to go. And what do we have here? Delay of game. That is the first time we've seen that today. Where's the play clock?
And before that just happened, I was sure that there was no play clock.
Yeah.
I need to get out to more high school football games. And maybe you guys do too. If you were watching this on stream right now, get out to your Millburn Millers Field for a nice Friday night game.
I don't think they play. Do they play? Yeah, they do play Friday night.
Yeah, this year they do. Last year, not a lot of Friday night games, but I'm pretty sure this year there will be.
Studio 462 will have coverage of all those.
You'll see Aiden Rosenblatt here a lot.
So it's going to be a run there and a nice gain for Kiefer.
So close.
And it's
So
gonna be-
close to getting a huge pickup, doing exactly what we said they were supposed to do when we talked about the Lancers getting yards on the same kind of plays that the Millers didn't.
Loss on the play.
So
Brings up a
I don't know why I said that was a good gain, because it's actually a loss of yards, and it's going to be timeout by the Lancers. Because if they're able to stop them right here, the Millers are going to have to punt it, and that's why the Lancers are using their timeout, because they want to have as much time as they can.
I want to reflect back on your word saying that they had a gain. I don't think anybody's mad at you. All right, I think we're okay with that. We're not here to judge you. Oh,
I appreciate it, Jonah.
A little bit of energy right here by the cheerleaders. Get us hyped up.
It's exactly what the
Oh,
crowd needs.
it doesn't seem like the crowd's reacting though. But these cheerleaders are definitely getting me hyped up right now. They're getting me fired up.
Get on your feet, Jonah.
Well, I'm on my feet. We are on our feet.
round of applause for Millburn cheer squad.
If you want to see, we are definitely on our feet.
Well done, team.
As you see,
There we
we are
are.
on our feet right now. They just got us hyped up, fired up. Everybody's on their feet. What an exciting game to be here at. I'm excited. He's excited. I hope you're still excited right now to be watching this game.
Don't forget, we still have another second half. So this
Doesn't get
one's
much
going to
better
be
than
a direct snap,
Oh,
and it's going to be to Zach Ornstein, I believe.
Zach Ornstein joined the team late in the summer after.
He used to play soccer.
Did he play soccer?
He did.
I think he might have joined last week before the school year.
Yeah, we haven't said his name too
Oh.
much today, and now
give me
Millers
some
are going to punt it away again. And there's 44 seconds left on the clock, so the Lancers are going to have a couple of seconds to try and get a last-minute field goal or touchdown in this first half.
Over under 35.5 yards on this punt.
35.5 yards.
I like the line.
And our world class
You know what?
high school band directed by
I'm going to go with the over.
Fabrizio and Matthew
What?
Sachs
Yeah.
for your halftime.
I thought you were for sure going under. I think
Come on. It's because you can't say that the Millers punter is going to do it less than 35.5 yards. I'm confident that he'll have a good punt.
I was hoping that you were going to say under because I was going to bang that over.
Yeah.
We can't both bang the over.
We just did.
All right, you know what? We both banged the over.
21-0. Livingston is going to have a chance to get the ball back. About 44 seconds left in this half. That is going to be the under, Jonah. Or you know what? It's going to roll.
I don't count the roll.
You don't count the roll?
I
All
don't
right.
count the roll.
So whoever took the under, which none of
What
us
is this?
did,
What
would
is
have
this,
won.
golf? We don't count the roll.
33 seconds for the Lancers.
47-yard line.
And these cheerleaders are loud. They are rowdy. They know that we can still get back in this game.
I mean, they're the loudest ones here, and that's not a good thing.
But I'm happy that they are loud because that is what they are here to do. They are here to get us fired up. They are here to get it loud. They are here to get these players fired up. They are here to get these fans fired up. They're here to get the parents fired up. I mean, they're playing their role correctly. Let's just see if the Millers can get their game together.
I'm excited to see what they come out with in the second half, but we still got 33 seconds left to go in this first half.
Might be the longest 30 seconds of football that I think I've watched.
This has been a long half, Jonah. This really has.
I feel like I don't know if this is a statistic, but you think that they do how many minutes is in an actual minute of a game? I mean, if you think here, it's probably been 5 minutes within this 30 seconds.
Yeah. You're right. It's going to be an offsides encroachment on the Millers. So, going to move up the Lancers 5 yards.
5-yard penalty encroachment.
Nice blitz. Did he get
That's a
the
fumble.
helmet? Ball's out.
Oh, let's see. Did he keep it? No.
Lancers able to recover. But no, the Millers bench is saying it's their ball.
I think we need to relook at that. Coach Van Brunt right there, middle school teacher. He is adamant.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Yeah, let's look at it.
No, I didn't get it.
No?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That would have been something great.
Long ball there. And was that pass
I don't
interference? He
think
ran
so.
into him.
He ran
No, it
into
was
him.
not.
There was no contact with the hands.
Well, Coach Guyan is telling cornerback Gavin Sherman that you can't do that because that certainly looked like pass interference to me.
I don't think so.
Because it's the wide receiver's path. So
It's the wide receiver's path
To get
but
to the
the
ball.
ball was like, if you can, you guys can't see me if you're watching this, but I'm currently putting my hands out and I'm saying the ball was like 30 yards over.
So it's going to be 3rd and 15, 7 seconds left. If not the last play of the half, it's going to be the second to last play. We'll see how the Lancers want to play it out. They're just going to throw in Hail Mary. It's going to be to Paul, and
That looked a little bit. No? Yeah, he definitely needs to watch out because that's going to get called soon enough. He
Yeah.
was clearly in the pass.
same thing again, right?
But I mean, regardless, if it wasn't called, then great defense. As long as it's not called, then it's fair play.
1 second left, 4th and 15. Probably just going to take a knee or run the ball.
Yeah, if they take a knee, that's going to be disappointing. They're up 21-0. At least they got to do something.
Or they're going to do a Hail Mary. I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, because there's not much harm in it. It's not like they're going to throw. It's not like Millers have the potential to throw a 70-yard touchdown. I mean,
They're going to run it. I called it. Oh, no. Big gain.
uh,
And he's still on his feet past the first down, but it doesn't matter because that's how the first half is going to end. So the Lancers come in for the first half and overtake the Millers. Millers are going to talk things over. We still have a lot of time left in this game. Once again, I'm Aiden Rosenblatt alongside Jonah Tobis, and we will be back for the start of the second half shortly.
and Welcome back to Studio 462 broadcast of our first home game of the season of the Millburn Millers playing the Livingston Lancers. Aiden, I want to hear some predictions for this quarter and the next quarter in terms of score.
Well, not really predictions, but I'll tell you what the Millers need. They need their defense to play like they played Game 1 against Behringer. We talked about it many times today. They had 4 fumble recoveries, a couple of safeties, a couple of interceptions against Behringer. And today, their defense, they just have not been able to stop the Livingston offense. Jonah, what else do they need to do if they want to come back and win this game?
I'm going to give you a hint. It rhymes with first down.
First down. I wonder what it is. What is it, Jonah?
First downs.
And guess what? That was one of the keys to the game that we talked about before the game started. And it just proves that we were right.
I mean, the team that's winning right now is getting first downs. I got to tell you, Aiden, are we sports analysts or what? Do we know how football works or what?
I mean, that is our job, right?
It's our part-time job. Full-time student. Full-time student.
Full-time student here at Millburn High School, part-time sports
Part-time commentator,
commentator.
part-time Batman.
Exactly. So, Millers.
I don't sleep at night. I save the city.
Millers take the field along with the Lancers. Lancers are going to receive the ball as the Millers started.
Do we know who
in the
number
first
4
half.
is?
Number 4.
Yeah, can you give me who number 4 is?
Yeah, Will Davis.
Is that Will Davis?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say he wins best mouth guard of the team. I hope you guys can see it, but it is a pink mouth guard, and it is sticking out of his helmet, and I love it.
I see that.
It is awesome. From now on, if I see a pink mouth guard, I'm going to say that's Will Davis. You got to stand out. You got to stand out.
He
from
does
everybody
stand
else.
out. I was about to say, he stands out, you know. Nobody else has a pink mouth guard, and you see the one kid with a pink mouth guard. So now we know pink mouth guard is Will Davis, Jonah.
Pink mouth guard is Will Davis. And I do believe that starting October, everybody will have a pink mouth guard, and there will be a pink strip on everybody's helmet.
Well, that's because isn't October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
October is Breast Cancer Awareness
is.
Month, which we are very big supporters of.
Yes, we are.
Along with everyone here at Millburn.
I would say along with everybody in the world,
Yeah,
right?
why not? Why not? Everybody in the world.
Yeah, that would be nice for a Breast Cancer Awareness Month if they wore pink mouth guards.
I want to say something to you. We're playing against each other here, but outside the field, we're all fighting against cancer. We're all fighting against disease.
That's
We're all
true.
just humans after all. We're all a big team.
That is true, Jonah.
I'd like to thank American Literature, English 9, and Britlit for teaching me to analyze. And I'd like to thank AP Lang for giving me an opportunity this year to show off my skills. I will not disappoint you, Miss Thorman.
AP Lang.
I needed to mention it. I'm sorry.
Impressive, Jonah. I know that's what you wanted to hear.
I just wanted. You know, you couldn't have told me that in any better way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, for real though, that's good for you. Like, well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Looks as if the Millburn team is getting in a huddle right now. I wouldn't say a huddle, but they're all getting really close to each other, almost like they're in a. They're all talking to the coach. I don't know which coach that is, but they are all talking to him. Livingston completely ready to receive the ball, as you said. And we are getting very close to the start of the third quarter.
Well, Jonah, let me ask you a question. What do you think Coach Guyton just said to his team in the locker room?
Without a doubt, he told them to take a deep breath, to realize that their focus is on the field, not on the sidelines, not on the stands. They're playing for themselves and nobody else, and that's what they need to be thinking about, okay? I think that this team is going to come out stronger than ever. I think Guyton has the ability to hype up a team, and that is exactly what he probably did.
I sure hope you're right, Jonah.
You know, I don't want you to hope I'm right. I want you to know I'm right.
I sure know you're right, Jonah.
That doesn't sound as good as I thought it did, but I like the statement.
You know, it's kind of weird seeing them kicking it off because I've been watching NFL already, and the new kickoff rule, like, I already have that, like, in the back of my mind. And then when you see this, it's almost like, what is going on? Oh, a poor kick. It's going to get picked up at the 20, and he's going to be down at the
it's a fumble.
20-yard line.
And it's recovered. Hey, that's a good way to stop any possible damage that happened after a poor kick. Or maybe you did it. Maybe you did a squib kick. You know, I learned that in Madden, and that's a playable kick.
A squib kick.
That's a playable kick. I believe that's triangle on Madden.
No, L1.
Oh, it's L1.
No. Triangle is a sky kick.
Sky kick, good one. And then I think square is normal kick.
No, it's automatic default. But yeah.
But what do you
No,
want
X.
No.
No, I don't know. I don't memorize that.
And you're not playing Madden right.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a run.
There we go.
Couple of yards.
I'm just getting hyped up now. I know this Millers team is out to score, is out to win, is out to push forward. So I can see a lot of good things happening right now.
So quick injury report. I see Sam Fishkin, the junior, who plays on the line. He is not dressed up anymore, and he does not have his cleats on, so he will be out for the rest of the game. Saw him on the trainer's table before. Not sure what happened.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's going to be a halfback toss.
Oh!
In the backfield. He gets stuffed.
Yeah, baby. I love that. Tell me who number 5 is. Tell me who number 5 is. We mentioned it before. I want you to say the name.
Well,
Joey
Michelle. Got 2 injured players now on the field.
Oh, you hate to see it. Let's take a moment here.
2 injured players. One of them gets up right away. The other one looks like it's his leg. Both the Millers and the Livingston athletic trainers are on the field right now.
There's some things that are just more important than the game. I think I've gotten into
Safety.
that topic a lot today.
Safety.
Well, obviously. You know, this mic is very sensitive.
It is. So
Okay,
he's going to get up with no help. He's going to limp off the field. That's good that he's okay.
We're happy. We're going to get back to the game.
It's going to be Matthew Steiner, the junior, on the injury. And it's 3rd and 7. So if the Millers can stop the Lancers here, that would be a great way to come out of halftime down 21-0.
Sam Fishkin, I know the guy. He's a good guy, and he loves this game. He's loved this game since, as far as I remember, since the first time I met him back in 6th grade. He's been loving this game, and it just sucks to see that he's had to get taken off. And you know he's going to make a comeback, and he's going to come back better than ever.
I actually used to play soccer with him a while ago. It's a bobbled snap. Quarterback throws, and it's going to be tipped. That's why there's no grounding on the play. And the Lancers are going to bring out the punting unit. So that's a big 3-and-out for the Millers. And it's going to be George Carr who's going to punt it for the Lancers. And returning it is Gavin Sherman.
Gavin Sherman, the man in the backfield, the junior, one of my very good friends. He was a basketball star back in the day in rec basketball. I believe he still plays, right? Does he still play?
He does not. We played actually together freshman year. Basketball.
Did you?
We did.
I played rec basketball with him, if that counts. Right? Very good shooter. Let's see what he can do on this punt return, as it's also a mishapped kick.
A poor punt. Nate Phillips thought about picking it up, but he's not going to. It's going to...
Smart decision.
It's very smart. It's going to stop at the 40. So the Millers with spectacular field position.
You know why? You know why that's smart? You want to know why that's smart, Aiden?
Why?
Because you can have an 100% chance of getting the ball if you do nothing with it, and you don't have an 100% chance of getting the ball if you touch it.
That's some good math right there, Jonah.
I'm pretty good at math. I don't want to talk about recent disputes in math, but I'm pretty good.
Right, that test. Same teacher.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. One of the tougher ones.
Hey, it's the first test of the year. You'll be good. You're fine.
You know, we're hoping to bounce back. Comeback of the year. Comeback of the year, like this game is about to be. What can I say?
I was thinking that too. You kind of set that one up.
Leave it to the professionals to make good connections.
Exactly. So lots of 6 on the halfback toss to Curry. So it's going to be 2nd and 16.
You know, I worked at a camp this summer, and they played a video for their movie time about how they make a football.
Oh yeah?
Super interesting. I didn't realize they blow something up inside of it. It's like they fill it with air like a balloon, and then they put pigskin over it.
So some frustration by the coaches of the Millers as the pass was unable to be caught by Zephyne, who was wide open there. There is a flag, however. Let's see what it is.
Wow, these coaches are not happy. If you want to know how we can hear, they are right above us.
Yeah.
You can hear them stomping up and down. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Left, right, left, right.
It's going to be a flag on the Lancers.
Against the Lancers.
Hype, hype. We have no call on what the flag was.
So it's going to be a first down now for the Millers. No, it's going to be second down, actually.
I'm happy with our position on the field right now. I feel that if we maybe get 5-10 more yards, we have a chance of at least getting 3 points in. If we even progress a little bit more, I think we still have a chance of getting a touchdown.
Second down now. See the formation the Millers have been running the whole day. It's going to be a direct snap.
Yeah.
And that was Zach Ornstein, who got stuffed in the backfield. So now it's third and short.
I feel like they've been playing that all day, and I think it maybe has worked one time.
I don't think it's worked at all, to be honest with you.
I was gonna say I didn't want to.
You don't want to be a spoiler.
I didn't
like
want to
that.
speak out of my you know what, but I didn't. A little bit upset. I think we need to get some screen passes going.
Well, they just tried to do one before.
I think that you can't judge them. Okay.
So it's
There's more
fourth
wide
down, by
receivers
the way.
than-
Keep that in mind. I thought it was third down. We're not sure about it, and Sicoli's going to keep it himself. I don't know if he got there.
I think he did.
He did not. He is short of the line.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story of the game right now.
But I don't know what happened. I thought it was third down.
Millers come up short. Turnover on downs.
That's just unfortunate.
Livingston takes over first and 10.
Yeah, if I was the offensive coach right now, I'd be talking to PJ and I'd say, hey, listen, you're not losing this game yourself, okay? It's a whole team loss, okay? Just because you're the quarterback and you command the offense doesn't mean that everything's on you. All right, I think that he's gonna tell him that this is a team sport as they get him down, and that he just needs to trust his wide receiver core and his running backs, and they're gonna trust him.
Joey Michelle slow to get up, holding his right leg. Athletic trainers for the Millers coming onto the field. He's going to get up, but it looks like he's in some pain. He's a great player on this team. Been working hard today. Could be cramped up. Not sure.
It's good for cramps.
What?
Pickles.
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 I was
going
to say bananas.
Oh yeah. Isn't that potassium?
Yeah, that's why. It's exactly why.
Look at me, science too.
I used to get a lot of cramps, and I looked it up, and it said to eat more bananas.
Charlie horses are almost they're like the wasp to bee. They're the worst version of cramps, and I used to get those all the time. Not a big fan of them.
Gavin's Charity, the other side of the end zone.
We have an injury on the field, as we said before. Joey Michelle, very slow to get up. Trainers are looking at him. We have a trainer from each team and one more from the Miller squad. Let's see. Looks like they're looking at his leg to see if he has any range of motion. And he's able to get up. Round of applause for Joey. Just a strong player. Looks a little bit shaky out there. Definitely going to take a few plays off, if not take the whole quarter off. And you have to pick a number. What number are you picking?
Second and 10
for what?
For the Lancers.
What?
What number would you pick if you had to pick a number?
Any number.
Yeah, if you got to pick a number, what number would you pick?
I like 24.
24? Who are you, Jason Tatum?
Is he even 24? Yeah,
No, Jason Tatum just loves Kobe.
Good
Jason
defense.
Tatum's number 0. Good defense right there by the Millers.
Broken up by the Millers.
I can see the Millers progressing right now. It looks like they're going a little bit upwards, downwards, and then taking bigger steps up than down on defense right now. Let's just hope that we can see the Millers offense do this for the rest of the game, right?
For Livingston.
We have a fan in the stand. We have a fan with us right now, Mr. Max Shin. Very thankful to have him here. Yeah. Anyways, back to the game. Lancers are going to have the ball at their own 30-yard line. It's going to be a snap. And it's going to be a bullet throw to 88.
Paul again.
Wow. This is it, Aiden. You know that if they're throwing it to Paul, that he is going to catch it. He has been unstoppable today.
Livingston, first down.
There's not many people that we've seen today that have been that unstoppable on defense or offense. He's making the quarterback look good. The quarterback's making him look good. That's just a good relationship between the two. So.
Chains just keep on moving and moving.
10-yard gain, and that is another Livingston first down.
You think that they have the same roster rules as the NFL? Like they can only have 53 players?
I don't think so.
So I'm pretty sure the Millburn takes all the players they can get. Who doesn't want all the players you can get? So much potential in this school.
Nice pass there for the Lancers. Just keep moving and moving, bulldozing.
Pass complete.
And when they pass the ball, they get big yardage every time. They know how to drive the ball upfield, and that is something that the Millers struggle with, and part of the reason why they're not able to get the first downs.
Another first down. First and 10.
Gonna snap the ball. Oh, it's gonna be over his head. No.
Pass interference.
Pass interference is the call. It's going to be a flag. Oh. Slow to get up. I can't really tell what number that is. Oh, that's going to be their quarterback.
He's had a great game today.
Possibly the quarterback. Not going to say anything. He has had a great game. That's going to be their quarterback.
I mean, it's the same injury that we've seen the last three players who've been hurt. Their legs.
Is that Noah Ramos? I can't tell which one that is. I can't tell if that's Noah Ramos or Troy Naylor. If we want to... oh, wait. Sorry, wrong one. Let's talk a little bit about this Millers defense right now. Let's talk about a player we really have not talked about. We talked about him once, but I think it's only fair to talk about him again. Jacku Casey. Jacku Casey was one of the few juniors that started last year as a sophomore. He definitely contributed, and I believe he may have had an interception. I'm not sure, but what did he play last year? He played quarterback?
I think he played running back. No, because Brett Mocha was on the team.
Yeah, Brett Mocha was on the team. Shout out Brett Mocha.
Yeah.
Brett
He
Mocha,
was
sorry.
great.
Yeah, and I personally think that this team has more chemistry than last year's. I think that this team, from what I've seen, they hang out more. There's no difference in grades. Every time that I'm hanging out with a kid on the football team, they say hi to everybody else that plays football. It's just something that you love to see.
First and 10 for Livingston.
It's going to be first and goal right here for the Lancers. It's going to be a screen pass. And it's going to be a touchdown for number 14, Chris Tadeo, senior out of Livingston.
Just walking into the end zone, making it look so easy.
He saw a guy in front of him. He knew he was just going to get in. There was not a lot stopping him from getting that touchdown. And the quarterback made a great play after getting knocked down and staying on the ground.
Lancers for the extra point. My snap kick is up and no good.
The kick is no good. The Unfortunately, we are going to have to shut off the broadcast for this game due to technical difficulties, but we will keep the stream playing so you can see what's happening. There will just be no broadcast. Sorry. I'm sorry, but the technical difficulties are getting too bad. We have to shut down the game. Shut down the game stream. I apologize to anybody who was watching. I truly do apologize, and I hope you guys can come back next time for hopefully a full broadcast of the Studio 462 game. I hope this is not cutting out, but I just truly apologize, and I hope you guys tune.
Yankees 0. Bottom of the 6th.